We're loading in. Hello, guys. Hello. 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 Hi, guys. We've got 23 lucky cars to review today. It's gonna be not a crazy long stream. I've got some things to do after. We're gonna review the final 20 cars of the lightweight sports car challenge. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have some fun reviewing these cars. You guys are going to help me review these cars. I think we have all the cars. I've got 3 extra cars in, and if it's not in, let me know right now. I've got a car for Monkey, D-Edge 77, and BWC 1976. Let me know if those are your cars. We have them all in, or forever hold your peace. As that the saying goes, I don't know. 23 cars, exactly. We're gonna hit 23 cars. Hello, Connor. Hello. Are you gonna make a good stream this time? What was the last stream bad stream? We'll do our best here, right? We'll do our best. I'm just trying to remember. Okay, wait. I've got the polls. I'm getting the polls up. Okay, the polls are there. Okay, they're not on yet. I've got them ready to go. And we see automation here. We've got a few cars. First up on the list, we've got a vehicle from Nervas. Not Nervous, Nervas. The SDB Typhoon Inline 5 or i5 Turbo BE. We gotta find that car on the list of all these cars here. I gotta get my chat open on my phone, actually. That's what I need to do. Hello, Yoni Pekka? Yoni? My man, hello Dan. Dan's of course the real man here. Hello Dan, how's Dan doing today? Okay, I gotta get my chat open here. It's okay, we're good. Last year's new okay. Was with a newbie, so who's confused? No problem. Yeah, last year was kind of hilarious. This stream is gonna be so much better, of course. This stream is gonna be fantastic. No issues here at all. That's what I thought more. Okay. When do you finish work? I finish work at 3 p.m. It's 4:30 my time. Okay, I've got one more card to bring in, actually, I think. Let me double check here. I gotta double check my email. Got one more in the email, I think. We'll get it in. I'll take a look and see. I think we'll get it in. Okay, yeah. We'll do this first. I'm getting chat open on my phone right now. And yeah, we're gonna review the last 20 or so cars, have some fun, and then I'm gonna go ahead and eat some dinner, because that sounds like a fantastic Monday morning. You know, I do apologize if I am tired. I am running on about 2 hours of sleep, which is absolutely fantastic. Greetings from Stroopwafel Land. Yes, Stroopwafel. New York, Stroopwafel Land. I mean, to finish for the summer. Well, hopefully Wednesday's my last day. I mean, cross your fingers. If it's not, it's not. I'm doing great, Dan, though. I'm doing great. Hello, Sherb. Justin, how's Justin doing? Greetings from Russia. Sturban. Well, hello, Russia. Okay, so we've got a few cars here. We gotta find them first. They're on the list here. Who's first? Yeah, the SDB Typhoon Inline 5 Turbo is what we're looking for first. The SDB. This is all the SDB. Where are we? Is it called? No. Where is this? The name of the vehicle is. It should be alphabetical. It should be right. There we go. We're good. Please get a Stroopwafel. Tired. Well, welcome Justin to the Discord, bud. It's pretty chaotic there, but it's a lot of fun sometimes. Sometimes it's a lot of fun. Most of the time it's chaotic, but it's a lot of fun still. Okay, first up. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the poll right now. We can start polling. I'm gonna limit myself to about a minute, 2 minutes per car. We'll try to set that. The poll's open to vote for your guys' rating of this car on a scale of 1 to 10. Type exclamation point vote in chat, space, and then whatever number you want, 1 to 10. Exactly. Sometimes Riley. Sometimes it's great. Other times, not so much. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. No issues whatsoever. So, vote in the chat here. We'll look at the car here. We have this very striking, almost like a TVR style front end. Very aggressive. I mean, the headlights, wow, it's multiple fixtures, and it looks quite good. These are really good headlights. I like it a lot. It flows pretty good with the grill. Like, this intake looks very aggressive. Looks like some sort of beast, a creature, just striking, attacking you right in the front. Looks awesome. Honestly, I probably wouldn't change much of the front at all. I like it a lot. Carbon fiber hood, yeah, it's okay. Exposed carbon fiber is kind of weird. Hello, UK. Hello, Alex. Hello, Buffalo. TG. TG's voting. Hello, James. Also from the UK. Get the BeamNG.Drive badge on the side. Massive wheels. What size are these things? We got 19-inch wheels. They look massive. They're not actually that big. They just look big. It's fine. They're pretty good choice. I don't know if I'm digging this on the side, but it fits with like this curvy kind of theme right here in the front. It's fine. Nice circles. And the circle theme continues to the back. These taillight cam, usually, I don't think I'm a fan of this. I think it's executed decently. It's decently. I think this would have been better if it was just not carbon fiber. Just a little bit too much carbon fiber. Does not feel 2020? I feel like it's 2020. I think it's a 2020 car. Yeah, vote guys, exclamation point, vote in the chat here. Wait, hold on. Is it enabled? It definitely should be enabled. Hold on. I'll double check to make sure it's enabled. Hold on. Because it's... Why do I have to read it? Okay, wait, hold on. We'll see if the voting's enabled. We're taking a bit longer this one, okay? That's okay. Definitely a moderator. For some reason, for some really strange reason, it doesn't let me save voting ability. Okay, exclamation. Okay, everyone who's voted again. Vote again for the same thing. The votes weren't in, but now they're gonna be taken now. This, and we'll go like this. Okay, now exclamation point, vote. Vote for what you want to win, guys. How's the Cackerel costume? Of course, Tornado, only you'd ask me that. It's coming along good. I'm actually doing some prep work after this, which is why I have to leave the stream afterwards. So after this, I'm going straight to work on the costume. A lot of fun. Maybe I'll record that. I won't record that, but you know, you can wish. You can wish and think. Okay, I think this car actually looks really good. This is honestly one of my favorite cars I think we've reviewed so far. The front end, there's the only thing I would change maybe is just make this a little bigger coming from here to the start of the grill. That's all I would do really. And the carbon fiber, take it off. Wheels, make it 1 inch smaller, even though they are a good size. Door handle, not feeling that. But overall, it's a solid car. It's a solid car. And for some reason, hold on. For some reason, my vote's still, my poll's still not going in. I might have to do this one manually myself. I blame it. No. No, hold on. I'm just trying to see here. The votes should be coming in. We're gonna refresh this. Nissan GTR. I was just about to go work out, then you started streaming. Well, there you go, Justin. Welcome to the stream there, bud. Okay, the votes, we'll try for the next one. The votes are kind of glitching out right now. The exhaust tips on the right side. Well, it doesn't always need some on the right side. You know, maybe that's a light. That's a brake light, or a reverse light, brake light. I like that quite a bit, actually. That's interesting. I didn't see that before. The votes, I blame Streamlabs for not working properly right now. I'm not sure why. It always is so finicky. Like, it's on. Everything's on perfectly fine. I'm going to turn it off, turn it back on again, and hopefully it'll start working. This. Okay. I think the rear end, the carbon fiber part, that's exactly what I said, Daniel. I think black, the carbon fiber, at least this carbon fiber looks tacky in automation, I think, but it's okay. It's okay. So the poll should be working now. I'm going to vote for this one myself because the poll wasn't working before because I blame Streamlabs. And of course my chat's going haywire. Hold on, let's go like this. Hold on. There we go. And now it should be good. Now you guys can vote freely. There's no messages. Yeah, everyone just vote quickly for a second here. This has been a longer one. The other ones will be better. Now let me know in the chat if you guys see the Streamlabs bot typing in chat, but it should be fine. I think now. Probably. Who knows really at this point. You guys are voting. This car, honestly, this is one of my favorites so far. The green is nice too. The carbon fiber is a bit tacky. That's the biggest issue is the carbon fiber, and like the wheel size maybe is a bit tacky. But we'll do the poll for 1 more minute. The bot was there. Is the bot still there now? Or is it gone? Do you guys see the bot in chat? Or do you guys not see it? I don't see the bot anymore in chat. Let me know if you still see it. I'll fix it if you guys see it still. I'll make sure it's there. An Alfa Romeo Spider. Reminds me almost a little bit of that, baby. I see a bit of like, Lotus has this thing where they have a circle in the Mac with their circle taillights. We got rectangles for taillights. This is a wider boy. It looks too empty, the carbon fiber deck. I like the spoiler there. We've seen it, but it's gone. It's gone now. Like, I think this just wouldn't look better. Wait, like this, black. Then having just something else here. Maybe not, maybe, who knows? Do I know what I'm talking about? I don't. We've seen it, we're good. It's good to car. It's a nice car. This is not my car, Alex. This is someone else's. I'll close the poll now, and we'll get on the next one. We've been here for a bit. We got a pretty high voting thing for this one. This one got some pretty good votes. Some 7s, 8s, 9, 10, 6. 10's a little bit too, 10's perfect. I don't think it's perfect. I think the average is about an 8, and I think this thing's a solid 8 as well. Maybe an 8.5. I really like the front end. The carbon fibers have a point off, I think. Wheels, yeah. I like the size and the thing, and this is a little tacky. Another subscriber challenge. We are gonna do it in the future for sure. A light bar across. Yeah, a light bar across would be nice. I feel like as well. So I think we'll give this thing. I think we'll give it an 8.5. Actually, I really like it. You guys voted for an 8. I like it a little more. We'll give it an 8.5. A pretty fair vote, I think. 8.5 is not bad at all. It's one of the higher ones so far. I like it a lot. Great looking car. Yeah, I agree with Daniel as well. Light bar would have been nice. We'll hop into the next one. We have a car from Dan, the Tsutomu MSR. We'll load that thing up and take a look. See what it's like. So I'm going to close the poll. And you guys will be able to vote on the next one shortly. What's this one called? It's the Tsutomu? 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 Sure. That's the right pronunciation. Probably. I don't know. We'll load it up and take a look. I got some water here today, so we're going to stay nice and hydrated, of course. All right. Okay. So first off, very interesting take. This is like not stretched out. Very short. Very, very long rear deck, which is interesting. Simple. It's simple. Headlights, they are small. Dan, they are small. No, hey, Daniel, you're saying nothing wrong. You're doing great, Daniel, bud. Okay, so it is clean and it is simple. I actually really like this. I actually really like this bit. I think this works pretty well, but I think larger. Make it bigger. This is a 2020 car. Make it a bit thicker. Does stay hydrated, of course. And I'll open the pull up as well. A hood emblem would have been nice. I think what I would do here, just make this same size and just have like some bezel around it and make these just bigger. These are a little small. MX-5. This is like an MX-5 except just, you know, a very angry smile, which I don't mind. I don't mind an angry smile. MX-5. Oh, it's an MX-5 body. It's an MX-5 body. We can't blame it. It's an MX-5 body. The wheels. I'm not gonna look at the brake size because they are tiny, but you know, for performance aspects, you gotta fit the rules and stuff. It's fine. The wheels, they're fine though. I have no issues. They're fine shape. They are what, like one lug wheels. They're race wheels. I like that. I don't mind that. The back end, we've got another MX-5. This is an MX-5. Looks like this is definitely an MX-5. Okay, this is definitely an MX-5 now. Okay, I'm positive it's an MX-5. Like, I think I don't know, bigger headlights, bigger taillights. The last gen Miata or the current Miata. This is the current Miata. The taillights. This is the current Miata, which I don't mind it. It could be a copy. That's okay. The MX-5 is a pretty nice looking car. Exclamation point vote, base, whatever you want. There's no half votes, Eli. It's only 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You vote 1 to 10. You can vote for it. But you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think, like, I like that. That's an interesting back end. That's an interesting rear deck there. Just, you know, hopping in car's fine, but I think you can make the MX-5 look nicer. Hoi Minoi again. There we go. Hoi Minoi. Back looks like a pissed person. Well, the MX-5 looks kind of angry though. The back end of the MX-5 is meh, and I think, you know, it's fine. It does a pretty good job at it. You guys vote for this. Let me know what you guys want to vote for. We'll go for another 30 seconds. I think for the exclamation point vote space, whatever you want. I do like this one. I think the mirrors are a little small. The headlights are a little small. I think this could be a little bigger. Just a few things are a little bit small. The back end, it's fine. I think this is a little bit bigger, and the taillight's a little bit bigger. Just a couple things thicker. This is a 2020 car. In 2020, everything's bigger. Everything's bigger, badder, and better, of course. And we'll finish the vote to pull off in a few seconds now. I didn't remember to put the third brake light. I don't think so. Daniel, there's a third brake light there. I didn't remember. Actually, I think I did. I think I did a third brake light, but just because of design. Feel kind of strange rear diffuser and exhaust. I don't mind it. It's like the MX-5. I think just a little more stuff in here. If you're copying the MX-5, it's copying the MX-5. Car throttle. Oh, Alex, what person here hasn't heard of car throttle? Okay, they are the go-to. You know, they're my boys across the pond. You know, they're good. They're good. I like car throttle. Don't mind them at all. So we'll finish the poll now. We'll lock it in here. So we got a few ones. We got 6, 5, 7. We got a 9. We got a 4. We got a big variety of votes this time. No problem, Alex, bud. The average looks to be with a majority of a 6. I think this is a 6.5, actually. I think the design's pretty good. Or maybe even a 7 almost. I would say probably 7. You guys say 6 is the average? I'd say 7 probably. Because the design's good. I think just larger. Like the headlights, like it's in 2020, everything's just larger in 2020. Larger headlights, big angry. See, look at that. Already loving that right there. Driving these. Tornado, so what's going to happen is like the top 10-ish are going to be, like, by score-wise, by design score-wise, are going to be tested by Canadian Steel, another awesome automation YouTuber, buddy. Good guy. In the coming week or something after these ones are done. So the best will be driven, and a few random ones, a few of, like, our choice picks. The MX-5, straight pipe. Yeah. 2020 in hindsight was 2020, exactly. Exactly. Okay. So, you guys are giving it a 6 as the average. I'm giving it probably a 7 as the average. I think it's actually pretty good. But, looks derpy with the highlights. Dan, you think it looks so derpy? Do you want a fast whip? I drive a Lexus IS350, which is pretty quick. The second gen, which is actually pretty quick. My Maverick, my 1970 Maverick. I think, like, okay, not that large. Like, that was over-exaggerated. Like, just large like this. And just a little larger. A little larger. Okay, that looks derpy. Okay, that looks derpy. Like that. But we locked in the... So, we'll give it a 6.5. The rear goes... I like the rear, actually. Front equals good. I think larger headlights... I think larger headlights... A little bit thicker on those back in there. But we're not going to stay here all day looking at tweaking people's cars, because it's not what we're doing. But we'll give it a 6.5. I liked it. I would give it a 7. Just the small things. And obviously the MX-5 is a clean car. But the MX-5 is also an older car. The actual current gen MX-5 has been around for a good few years. And we're looking at the future with 2020. No, it's good though. I like it. I almost want to give it a 7. You guys are giving it a 6.5. We'll give it a 6.5 for now. I'm basing it off your guys' scores and my scores. It could be a 7 maybe. I might push my own score to a 7.5, which, you know. Do Shrek. I could not do a Shrek one there, man. M Gobla. We got the Taita. The Tieta. The Tita Hoopra, the Taita Hoopra, Opera. The name. It's a vehicle. I gotta find this down on my list of go-to cars, and it's right here. Shrek. Yeah, Canadian Steels, he streamed yesterday. He's trying. It's streaming's. You gotta get it going. You gotta get it right. You know. So I'll close the poll. We'll get it reopen again shortly. Okay. And we'll see the car. First impressions, you know, guys, I'm always a fan of green. Any car that's green gets bonus points from me. They don't, but it looks kind of cool. Any plans on doing car vlogs or something? You got to get it come out of the closet. Well, I do have to come out of the closet for sure. I do plan on doing some car vlogs. Both my cars just need a bit of work. The Maverick needs its trim put back on, and the Lexus needs the new rotors and pads. After you've seen a Vaz 201, 238, every single car is awesome. Well, you know, the Vazs are cool. VAZ, they're cool. I don't mind them. Not this line. Yeah. The shade of green. Hey, I'm a fan of all shades of green. This is a nice minty green here. So first off, we have two Maz. I'm not a fan of the intakes. I think just they're abrupt. But very aggressive style on the front end here. I think like something that pulled across the front end. So how I look at this design wise, I follow the lines of the car. So we're looking at we're following the headlights here. You gotta follow that. See, the headlight line just sort of crashes into this grill. It's gonna go flowing with the grill. Maybe if it was flowing with this point, if you angle them up a bit, actually, that way it was like flowing. Oh, it's locked. That's okay though. It was like flowing with. It's not really much better, but at least it's flowing with the grill. Right now, it's clashing. Make a vlog, Dan. I will make a vlog at some point. Will you make an Alexa, Google Assistant, Bixby mobile? Of course I will, Tornado. The wheels, they are much too small. 14-inch wheels. Oh my gosh, I am just disgusted. The wheels, they're okay. I think larger would have been okay. They're not my favorite wheels. They could be. They're a little old. The front, you know, there's some things going on. There's some right things, some wrong things. You got like good placement of some things, but you got some weird placement of other things. Only 4 gears. Well, we are not voting based on how much gears this thing has, guys. We are just voting based on the car looks. These are drag tires. No, they're pretty skinny. They're only 205. They're smaller in the rear, which is surprising. Okay, back end. We got two exhausts that are sort of down below there. Super taillights. Oh, it's the Poopra. It's the Poopra. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. The Toyota Poopra. No, the Toyota Poopra. Tiny mirrors. Tiny mirrors are tiny mirrors. Tiny mirrors are tiny mirrors. This is a really aggressive kink in the roof there. I don't know if I like. Are you guys voting? Exclamation point vote. Exclamation point vote in chat here. We'll go for another 30 seconds. Everyone's gonna vote. Exclamation point vote. Base a number 1 to 10. No half numbers, only solid numbers. Back end. I honestly like this part of it. Almost. This does not go here. This does not, like the taillights in this and this sort of brings it all around, which is fine. Is 1C legal? TG, in this challenge, 1C is perfectly legal, I know. The wing is a bit small, too. I think it's just, you know, just some changes out change. I don't like how this is here. This should be integrated into that, if anything, with, like, a light. And because Poopra. Dan, you know what? That sounds reasonable enough. Look, you know, 10 because pooper is a totally logical reason for this. Okay, I'm just sitting here with my water bottle. We'll close the poll now. I've got about, yeah, okay, we're fine. We got good time. Okay, the average looks like 4 is about the majority here. I think a 4.5. I think I'd give it maybe a. It's got some. You know what? I think a 4.5 will bring it to. I think 4.5 is a pretty fair one. Did the guy make it a turbo inline 6? It is a turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, which is a pretty common choice, but we'll give it a 4.5. There's just some things just clashing. Just I'm not really flowing. Like the lines weren't really flowing all that good. There's a lot of just odd fixtures, I think. Yeah, that body is hard to make nice too, though. You gotta go. All right, Justin, have a good one, bud. Have a great day, and I'll see you, in the next stream or another video. Idea for the future: listen to the sound, then vote after that. Well, we are voting just based on aesthetics right now only. Okay, so up next we have got Starfish. No, we got a car from Starfish Swift, the Spectre inline 5. Look and see. Sound is an aesthetic. Well, you're not wrong, but we don't have all day here. I feel like we can do about 45 minutes. We can be here for no problem. Yeah, we'll be here for around another 40 minutes or so. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. We'll see around there. It's an estimate for the stream. It's gonna be a shorter stream because I'm gonna go buy some, some Cancro cosplay supplies like always. All right. Up next, what it was the Spectre? The Spectre? Yeah. The inline 5, not the Ghoul. The inline 5 Spectre Bros, of course. Good name. Okay, we've got a classic take on this thing. Very, very aggressive. We're going to close the poll, and we'll reopen the poll right now. The poll's now open. ! Vote the Spectre inline 5. An inline 5, obviously. Front end, we got pop-up headlights. It's not really legal. Not really legal. I mean, like, it's a 2020. It could be on a 2020 car. It could be. I actually kind of like this part. I kind of like almost everything going on here. I actually would have made this front end, because you can make this front end. This is like a slant nose Porsche. You could have made it taller. I think taller would have been better. Because, of course, the headlights got to be a bit higher than that, I think. Yeah, Riley. Post in the general chat in Discord if you got your car. Post in there, or the automation builds chat. Wheels look nice. I think the wheels are nice. I don't have any issues. This vent is actually... I'm feeling it pretty well. Nakaduck is not bad as well. And these intakes over there are fun. Massive sunroof. 2020 after all. My phone's vibrating. Big old wang. It is a modern take on a classic. There's some things here and there that I like. Of course, it's Porsche. It gets bonus points for that. I like this a fair bit. I just think just a little more to give it some flow. Kind of boxy. It's an old body. It's a retro modern car, which is okay. That's okay. I think actual headlights instead of these would have been, if you could make them work, I think that would have been a bit better. It's hard. I know to get these would work with such like a vertical, like a horizontal body, not vertical. Mirrors. Wait, is this that's not a fixture. Okay, the mirrors are great. I was gonna say. Well, to be fair, Daniel, my car looks like a concept car as well. I think it's one of the thumbnail actually. I can't recall. I'll have to check right now. Yeah, mine's the one in the actual thumbnail, the yellow one in the thumbnail, which is pretty much a supercar. That's not a supercar, but Daniel, you got it right. There you go. Always hate doing headlights. Headlights are tough, Starfish. I know. I actually really like this part though, but I think just like this body is really hard. It's really hard to do a classic car modern. It's really hard. I can't really do it. It's dang near impossible. What's your car? My real life car, or the car I made? The car I designed is the one in the thumbnail, the yellow one in the thumbnail of the stream. I drive a couple of cars in real life. eBay wing. I don't mind the wing on this one. So we'll close the poll. We got my real life car. I drive a 1970 Ford Maverick. If you want pictures of that, I can post in the Discord for you. And a 2006 Lexus IS 350. So that's my daily. The Maverick's my show car, basically. What about you there, bud? What do you guys drive? Let me know what you're driving. So the poll's closed now. The poll's closed. We got 6s, 7, 5, 8, 4. Those are like the media, the averages and stuff. But 6 is the majority, I would say, of the votes here. And then we get some 5s and 4s. I would say 6.5. I think I like where you're going. I like what's going on here. But I think headlights a bit more down here. Back end's pretty good. I think a little wider than, like, I think the light bar's gotta be just wide, just really wide on this, and the wing taken off. You know, I don't like the vents here. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Oh, a 73 Rover. That's awesome. It's a general. Yeah, Riley. Oh yeah, your car looks awesome. It's a General Lee race car or General Lee Apocalypse car. I think it looks awesome, bud. So we'll give this thing. I think a 6.5 is a fair score for this thing. I like it quite a bit. The color, is green. I like green. It gets bonus points for green. It doesn't, but I'll say it does, but it doesn't. I like it. Ooh, you drive a Peugeot. Someone drives a Peugeot RCZ. Those things are so cool. Those things are so wicked. Next up by Max, the Rally KMF2 B Sport. Take a look and see, where is this thing? And we'll close the poll. 84 Beetle, those are really cool. I've actually got a lot of buddies, a lot of my friends have had Beetles for some reason. We'll see how my stream is happening. It's actually doing quite good here. YouTube's telling me that we're doing fine. We're doing everything's excellent. We'll have to quality here to 35 actually. Well, the RCZ. You know, I just love all cars in general. I love so much European cars. We don't get them here, of course, in North America. We don't get anything that's cool from Europe or anything from Europe really in general. So the next car here, we got the Rally KMF2 B Sport. And who's this by again? We gotta check my list here. This was by Max, I think. By Max. Okay. So the poll is now open. 1 second, we'll open it right here. It's open now. Ooh, a W124 Benz is pretty cool. I like that. A Porsche. You just have a Porsche Boxster EV conversion? That'd be lucky dog, man. That's crazy. Awesome for you. Okay. Front end here. Now, I actually like some things going on with this. Okay, so there's some things. Really interesting design. Really interesting design here. Okay. I like how this all sort of floats together down here. The bottom half works pretty good. The top half actually works. It actually all works pretty good somehow. I hate how this thing does not connect in like a proper way at all. But I kind of like it actually somehow. The only requests we get are German. We don't even get all of them either. Yeah. Yeah, we don't get all the Germans. Hello, Oranguti. Orange? Wrong. How's it going there, bud? So this is a big old coupe, which I don't mind. I don't mind. It's a sports car. Small tires, small wheels. They look a bit small in this car. I don't mind that. We got a fixture glitch. We're not gonna vote down. Don't vote down the fixture glitch though. That's not his fault. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's intentional. I'd be angry as heck. Ford Falcon up front. Yeah, the front's not bad at all. Chevy Cobalt. Bit of a Chevy Cobalt. I think it looks pretty nice. It is hard to see with darker colors to see everything properly. I almost missed that. But door handles, it's fine. It feels almost a little bit not 2020. I feel like it's a little bit maybe prior than 2020. I feel like, back end especially, a little empty. But what do you have is not bad as well. Your cars get boring fast. Well, I mean, American cars have all the straight line power and stuff, right? But the Euro cars are just nice and light and sporty and you know, nimble. You know, that's what I love about a car. My Maverick is quite light. It's very, very slow. It's terrible. But it's pretty light. Cool test drive all these cars. Well, all the cars aren't being test driven. Only the top 10 or so. Around the top 10, maybe 15 or maybe 20, who knows. These are not being test driven by me. Canadian Steel, another awesome guy on YouTube. He's gonna be test driving the winners here. What engines in your cars do you have? The fixture glitch is extra aerodynamics. Exactly. Okay. So we'll close the poll now. We've been here for a little bit. We got 5, 6s, 7s. Actually, a pretty good mix of votes here. We got an 8 as well. Rolls Royce, Bentley, BMW, Mercedes. Well, I'm talking about like my Maverick. It has an inline 6, so that's oh yeah, the Maverick's gonna get probably a V8 swap or a straight 6. He's gonna get an engine swap. 5, 6, 7s, and 8s. A really good mix here. A 5 is the majority. 6 is actually quite close, and 7. So I think this thing is a 6.5 is the average. And I think it's a 6.5 actually myself as well. It works pretty decent. It works pretty good. Like there's some things design wise it just throw me off here, but it somehow works pretty well. The wheels are too small, I think, for the body. The back end's too old. In general, the front end's a little close. You deserve more subs. I appreciate that, Tornado Bud. We're just here having fun. So we're gonna go to 6.5. I think that's a worthy score. When Canadian Steel is driving the cars, whenever I finish reviewing the cars. So hopefully we'll finish reviewing today. I'll put like a full list on Discord and a YouTube post of like the winners and stuff and who's moving on to the next round in the coming days after today. We won't know for sure today because I'll have to relook at everything. There's 100 cars or whatever. I like quarter mile cars. I like handling cars. Like I've took my Lexus. My Lexus is not light by any means. It's like 3,000 pounds, 3,200 pounds, 3,300 pounds. We'll go complete here, and we'll go to the next car while we're talking about this. And yeah, I've taken it to the track before. I love light cars. They're like track racing and track driving is so much fun. Mini Chris, we have the Annie Pico Type R Cabaret up next. A Cabaret, a convertible. Another convertible. Interesting. I'm interested to see what this looks like. And it's down here, past here. All the way to the bottom. The Pico, no, right here, the NRA Pico. I got the hiccups now, my gosh. Hello, TG. Hello, Mini Chris. We got your car here. Okay. First off, I love that you made a roadster with fixtures there. I love that. I like that. That is just beautiful. The poll is now open. Exclamation point. Vote whatever you want. We got 2 minutes here to vote. Take a look. So the front end, we got a lot going on. Very aggressive front end. I'm not sure if I'm digging the front end. There's so much aggressive, sharp lines. And the headlights, it flows in the headlights decently, but the headlights aren't as aggressive. I think just sharp as heck headlights would have been nice. But yeah, the ton of respect here. Classic or modern. What is a good first car in 2020 for an enthusiast? Hyundai Veloster, the turbo or the end model, whatever you can afford, or even the base model. Nice little sporty, nimble handshake. Looks cool. I think the Veloster looks great. This vent is interesting. It's kind of glitching up, but I like a place there though. Like that there. This is just a lightweight sports roadster, and it is quite light, 1,600 pounds. It's basically a K car with a ton of power. Lexus grill, big headlights. I love the headlights. The headlights are fine. It's not a bribe, generic. It's not a bribe. I swear. We'll see. We'll see here. I love Lexus's grill design. I don't think it works in this one, but I love the detail put into the interior. Look at that. Look at that. You can't say that doesn't look good because that looks good. There's detail put into there. Exclamation point. Vote whatever you want. I don't know why is my thing gonna generic. Appreciate the £5 though, bud. YouTube is not gonna give me a notification for some reason, or my Streamlabs, my software is not gonna give me. Oh yeah. Right on time. Okay, back end. I like the back end quite a bit better. The taillights, I don't think it fit 100%, but we got a lot going on. I think the back end's actually really interesting. Really interesting. Very aggressive. Honestly, I don't think I would check it. I don't think everything fits properly because we got curves and we got more sharper square taillights, but I think it actually works pretty well. I'm actually pretty happy with the back end. The electric car. Have you seen the new the successor to the McLaren F1 that looks pretty good? The Cappuccino. Cappuccino is nice. I think this could be a successor to it. So we will close the poll right away. Let's get a couple more votes. Exclamation point. Vote whatever you want. Everyone vote. The front ruins it. The front. It's not my thing. But the back, I like the back a lot. And the Roadster that's special. I like that. That's good. Exclamation point. Vote whatever you want, guys. Come on. The side vents are there because the interior is clipping. Ah, that's what that is. That's the interior. Well, I'll imagine like it's not there. And I think they actually look decent. I mean, this would be like a probably terrible structural place actually, but like I think it looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, I think it's a pretty good car. We'll close the poll very shortly. The T50. No, the Speedtails, it's okay. I think the Lotus Evija is a cooler looking car than all those. The T50 looks so cool, and it's going to be super light. NAV12, what is it, 12,000 RPM? When will you do a Fallout 4 gameplay live stream? What, Tornado, should I do a Fallout 4? I don't even own Fallout 4. I don't think I own Fallout for PC. I know, I'm a heretic, I know. My automation died. Yeah, it is a tough mod to run. Discord, exactly. Join Discord, guys. Link is in the description. Let me do this. And we'll close the poll. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 4. Who made this car? This is by Mini Chris. And a very wide variety of votes today. I think this thing's quick. So the front, there's a lot clashing with it, and the design, the style doesn't fit with the back. And we got curves, we got some simple little shapes. The front, I'm not digging it, but a lot of detail put into with the interior. And the back end's actually quite nice. I have nothing wrong with the back end. I think we're gonna give this thing, like you guys are giving it, looks like probably a 7.5. I think we'll give this thing, I think a 7.5 is pretty fair. I think, honestly, if the front end was just different, I think this would have been like an 8.5 or a 9. Because I like it. I like the back end. I love, like, how this all looks together. The proportions are, I think, like, 7.5 is what we'll give it. It's so close to an 8, though. We'll leave, you know what, Mini, we'll leave it at 7.5 for now. I know. But I'm trying to follow the average. Well, everyone else is voting here, too. Who's winning? Well, there's a lot of cars. I don't know exactly what we have for the winner right now. Yeah, Murray could have made it cheaper, but the car is supposed to be just, yeah, he's trying to make money. Pull Club busted. No, I know what Fallout 4 is. I've played Fallout 4. I just don't have it on my PC. I haven't played it in a good while. That's a fun game, though. That's a fun one. Okay, we're gonna go back to the Mini Crystal. I really appreciate you sending the card. The back end's really good, and the convertible is awesome. It's so, I might change. Maybe it'll be an 8 later. I don't know. The T50 power. The T50 is so awesome. Got a fan in the back. Who doesn't want that? We'll hop into the next car here. We're gonna go a bit faster, I think. We have the Spectre Ghoul up next. Yeah, we gotta go a bit faster. I don't have too much time. We'll see. We'll get them all done today, but like I'll try to go my best. The Spectre Ghost, I think is what it's called. Is that what this one is? The Ghost? The Ghoul. Sorry, my bad. The Ghoul. Hey, Ghoul sounds pretty cool too. I'll take that. And we'll load this one up here. This water's great. 180 horsepower. A little light on the horsepower, but another like the retro. What is this? The NXX body. Very interesting front end. Okay, I'm gonna open up the polling as well. We got a minute for polling right now. You guys can vote. Exclamation point vote. I'm gonna go around the car real quick. Oh, hold on, not yet. Streamlabs is my polling stop. My polling thing is okay. It's up now. Okay, exclamation point vote. We'll go around the car. We got these very aggressive headlights with a light bar going across the front. Now this is an old body. It's hard to make look new. And from the front, it looks like it could be a pretty new car. I don't mind that. The side wheels are definitely too small for this. 15-inch wheels are too small. Like it's a simple. It's hard to look 2020 from the side, but that's okay. The back end, not 2020. Okay, it needs a bit more detail, I think. But yeah, the taillights are like 1990, like 2000, 1995. They're old taillights. Front end is like the headlights are a little old, but it'll say they're pretty good. I think the front end's quite good because Ghouls and Feral. There you go. See here. I'm trying to think what I'd give this for a score here. You guys, exclamation point vote. But like, I think the wheels are too small, but the front end's nice. The front end's really good. I would have added like a bit more detail in the grille, a little more. I think it's good what you got there. We got some very high votes right now. You guys are voting very high on this one. 10s, 8s, and 10s. We'll close the poll in 15 seconds. Exclamation point vote, whatever you want. The front end's nice. I probably wouldn't change very much for the front end at all. Very little I would change. Very like it flows nice. It's got it's fine. There's no issues with the front end there. The back end, it's a little bit, you know, it's lacking. There is a bit meh. Yeah. Okay, we'll close the poll now. Poll's closed. We got 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. We got multiple 10s. 10s. 10's a little high, I think. I think 9's a little high. But the average looks to be about, you guys are giving it about an 8.5 as your average. I think it's probably an 8. And I think we'll give it an 8. Like the front end's great. The front end's awesome. I wouldn't really change much for the front. Actually, I like these vents here a lot. I wouldn't change much for the front. Just the back. The back brings it down just a chunk. Pinner free to Ballista. I can't tell. Batista, I think is what it is. Back is just dated. It's just a little dated. The side, there's just not too much happening on the side as well. There's only three fixtures. We only got mirror, vent, and a door handle. But the door handle, I actually like how it's placed halfway over top. I like that overlapping. But I think we'll give it an 8, which is still a solid score, and it probably makes it to the next round anyway. So that's fine. Let's go like this. And on to the next one. Appreciate that. Spencer, for your car. The Wrathchild is up next. We got the Detroit 100 Ramjet. Ramjet sounds really interesting. We'll hop into that. The front looks like when you walk around this car, you're traveling in from 2020 to 1990. Exactly, yeah. I know. That's why I'd say it. You guys gave it about 8.5. I'd say an 8. It's not bad. So we're going for the Detroit 100 up next. Take a look and see what that looks like. I'm interested. Come on, Detroit. a beautiful city. I don't know, is it? I've never been to Detroit, so I could not tell you. But Ramjet sounds like a very cool trim name. Really cool trim name. We got a big old V8 in this thing. Oh, interesting. All right. So it does not fit. All right, TG, take care, bud. It does not fit the traditional aesthetics of a sports car. It's leaning on being pretty modern. We got like, you know, like this cool vent here. There's no really like the headlights are sort of, well, are they? Interesting. Interesting. We got a vent. Okay, there's some interesting things happening here. Love it already. Vote 10. Okay, you guys vote. Exclamation point. Vote whatever you want. The front. It's a pretty good truck design. I don't think it. You know. I don't think it's. I think it's pretty. Like the headlights are old. There needs like a modern headlight up here. I think is what it needed. Then I would have been like, dang, you know, like then that's actually pretty solid retro classic muscle truck, race truck. Lots of carbon fiber. I actually love the carbon fiber on this one for some reason. It just works. I like it. Side exhaust, a little massive, but you know, it's okay. We got drag slicks basically in the back. This is a big old V8 with no horsepower. The rear, look at the rear. Why is it 2012? He's using 2012 tech because they want to. Because they want to. I don't ask questions. Respect for the side pipes. Back's a little, it's a little plain. You guys are giving it really high votes. Guys. This is a lightweight sports car. This is, wait, this thing better be lightweight. No, what am I doing? It's lightweight. Okay, it's very light. Of course it is. Give it a reasonable vote, guys. Because if it's not reasonable, I'm gonna change it. Show the weight split, please. It is 40-60. Nah, it's a little front heavy, just a bit. We'll give it a fair vote. We'll leave it up for another 30 seconds for the vote here, guys. Exclamation point, vote whatever you want here. But yeah, you know what? Like, it looks pretty good. And honestly, the black looks really mean. I just feel like it's just not modern enough almost. And it's just not modern enough. Like, the back end, there's nothing showing. There's nothing looking like. This looks like it's straight out of the 1975, except it just doesn't have, it's got carbon fiber. The front, it could be like 1975 brought to 2020, because it's got some cool vents and stuff, but there's no modern headlights. Check its cost. Ah, the cost is way over. Okay, so we'll give it a vote. It's going to get a DQ because it's significantly over budget. Appreciate that, Dimitri. The cars were all the winners will be checked over anyways. So don't worry if I missed it. Every car will be checked over that's like a high enough score anyways. But it's a bit over. It's going to get a DQ for score. We'll give it a score and a vote anyways. We'll close the poll now. Of course, the vast majority has given it, or not the majority, but we got a lot of 10s. Very split vote here, 840. It's a very expensive truck. We got some 10s, 9, 8s, 6, 5, 4, 3s. Then to see. We got about 50-50 split between high and low here. Doesn't fit the theme, exactly. Does not fit the theme. I think, like, regardless if it fits the theme or not, I just don't feel like it did a good enough job to look modern. It just has carbon fiber on. The only thing that really looks modern is carbon fiber. These really interesting vents up here that I think make it look pretty new. And it doesn't fit the budget, the challenge as well. It really doesn't fit the requirements. We'll give this thing. I think like design-wise, it's a cool truck. It's a cool truck. Doesn't fit the requirements. But it's, you know, it's as close as it is to like a lightweight sports vehicle. I'd say probably like, you know, a 4, just for cool factor, because it is cool. But and it gets a DQ as well, I think, because it's way over budget. But yeah, appreciate these send in there, bud. Wrathchild, Ivan. We have the Positus V REI 3T up next. We'll load that thing up, and we'll take a look and just see what that thing is. Your car, exactly. I will send a link to my an account. I mean, sure, if you post in Discord, if it's a cool whatever it is, yeah. Maybe they might have sent the wrong car. I did my best there, Riley. But hey, it's still a cool truck though. It's cool. It's a cool truck. Okay, it's a cool truck. We'll give it that. Positus. I can't do looks. So, oh yeah, I've got high hopes for you. Don't worry. And the poll is refreshed and back open. Okay, another retro body with a modern car. So the first stuff in the front. Okay, let's load up this first. You guys can vote exclamation point vote. We'll try to go at a reasonable speed here. My JDM cards for kicks. Come on, Ensign on. You should have. Come on. So, first things first. We have these very, very, like, for lack of a better word, angelic headlights. Just very, very, very. I don't know, it's like wings. I don't know, it's interesting. I think they're decent. I think actually making this a tiny bit smaller and having like just a bit lower even like that. Having like just a bit lower. You can see more of the actual housing for the headlight. Like that. But I'm going to put it back to where it was because I do know it's this. Ever. Oh, there. Um, postmodern. Postmodern, yeah, it almost looks postmodern. So I think it all flows. I actually think this should have been a little bit smaller, just a little bit, so that way this line goes to here and goes down to here, and this is fine. It's almost like a concept car. It's like, oh, like we bought our old, like an RX-7 kind of thing, and made it a future car, which I think looks pretty good. I'm not a fan of that, but I do like this a lot. I do like how that goes down. That goes down there. Turd sling. I think like just having a vent up here with a turd sling would have been a bit better. Mirror, maybe a little small, but it's good. Check the engine name. I've lost my Ivan. The wheels are a reasonable size 18s. They look quite big for this car, but they are 18. They're reasonable. That's interesting. I like that somehow. The engine is better than the rest of the car combined. There you go. Back end. I actually like the back end a lot more than the front. The front was pretty good. Back end, I like quite a bit. There's a lot going on, but I feel like there's a lot of things that clash in the design too. But I just like it. There's a lot of detail in here. Vote over 9,000. Exclamation point. Vote. Whatever you guys want to vote. The taillights, I think. So I think this doesn't fit in. Like, just take out this grill here. Because we got like this line that sort of curves, just goes to nowhere. We got this line. Follows with this line, which is fine. This curves to nowhere. This goes to that, which is okay-ish. It's, you know, it's sort of. A couple things here. It's not bad. A single exhaust in the center. I like that, though. Is this your exhaust? Because that's kind of cool. I like that. I know the engine. I see the engine. You know, I think we've all lost the will to live as well, so that's okay. You know, don't worry. It is perfect. So we will close the poll, and we'll vote on the car here. We got some 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. I don't think it's a 10, Ivan, but I think it's pretty good actually. I think we're looking at pretty good. The average looks to be an 8. I would say the back end's quite nice. I just don't like. There's just some tidbits that I would change. I think the back. I like that. It is really, again, really hard to make a classic car look modern. You guys give it an average of 8. I would say probably an 8. Almost a 7.5, but I'd say probably an 8. Just the headlights. We gotta make this, I think, a little bit smaller so you can, because right now it almost looks like there's no housing. Like, I think just like, well, smaller. You can see the housing just a bit more. You tried it. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty good, Ivan. There you go. Like and sub to Twin Turbos. I'll allow that comment. It asked me if I want to allow it. No, Ivan, I like it. I like Ivan, you're great, bud. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to average the votes here. I know. I'm just trying to average the votes here, but it's nice. It's nice. But I think like lots of things are going good for it. Housing is glitching a bit. It's hard to make custom headlights. Interior on the sides. Yeah, I'm not gonna take off points for that. But we'll give it an 8. So Ivan, appreciate you, bud. And we'll move on to the next car. There we got Generics car, the Torre Castello Group GTR 20. Roof is cool. The roof is quite cool. Yeah, the Torre Castello is up next. And let's see here what this thing has to bring for us. A long name, the Torre Castello GT Coupe GTR. Long name. Coupe GTR 20. The term is called the 20. Okay, we have another classic retro. We have a modern classic car here. Rally. I don't know if it's a rally one, but we'll still. Okay, first off, I think his headlights actually fit in with the car pretty well. Like, front end here, it looks like a classic body with like just a futuristic classic car, which I actually kind of like. Quite a bit of detail on the front end here, and I think it all works pretty well. Up close, you can notice that it's not perfect up close, but up from afar like this, it looks quite good. I don't like the blue though personally, just because I don't know, it's almost hard to see things. I don't know. At the bribe, I mean car. Yeah, I know it's not a bribe. So yeah, a lot of good stuff going on here. I do like quite a bit going on here. Like, I like this. I like all this, but see, there's a lot of small little nitpicky details. Like, what is this going to? What is this? What does this lead to? I don't know, nitpicky details, but pop-ups are good. Pop-ups are, yeah, there's no pop-ups. You don't need pop-ups. I like that a lot, though. One wiper. Also, this is like a race car. I like this. This is a performance car. Big old wheels, which I think are perfect. I wouldn't change that. I like the mirrors as well. And this is a small detail that I wouldn't change that. That I would change, though, but I like that a lot. There's some detail put in there, and it shows. Big old stretching, like, all the way across. Not perfect, obviously, but I'm not going to blame him for that. But this looks great. I like that. Rather the truck you're making. The truck you making or the Apocalypse cars, though. What about it? What about my truck? I'm making a truck for the Apocalypse one, yes. Back end. Back end I like a lot. Again, this retro car. Modernized. I like the back end a lot. Back end. From the side, it looks a little aggressive from the side, little aggressive, but from the straight back, I like it a lot. I wouldn't change much with the back, really. I probably wouldn't change. I would change very little with the back, I think. Very, very little. Back is awesome. It's too late. It's a bit too late there. It's too late. This is the last reviewing session of the cars here. I'm gonna try to get them all done tonight, but like, I'm really trying here. We'll close the poll very shortly in 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Get your vote in now. Get your vote in. Come on. And we will close the poll now. Long, the diffuser is quite long, but from the back it looks good. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 4. Those are the votes we got here today. I think this thing's probably an 8. You guys' average was a 9. I think the front end's pretty good. Front end's pretty good. Like 9 is like dang near perfect. 9 is like dang near perfect. Like 9.5 is honestly probably the highest anything would ever get, I think, because like 10 is like wow. 9.5 is probably the highest possible, really. 9 is like dang near perfect. 8.5 is super good. I think an 8.5 is what this thing is gonna get. Because just like a couple tidbits, just like, what does this lead to? Where does this lead to? Where does this go? But besides that, it's awesome. I like the back end quite a bit. The diffuser is too dense. Base image scoop has bothered me. What this? I like that. I like that. But the back end's nice. I think the back end does it quite a bit for me. 8.5 is what we're gonna give you there, generic bud. Which is probably there's a very good chance 8.5 is good enough to move on to the next round. I don't see it. No, it's definitely going to move on to the next round. Appreciate that, generic. And I'm not giving you a better score because the donos. I'm actually giving you a worse score than what the average gave you. Because they gave you about a 9 as an average. I don't know, but 8.5 is average. Okay, both the same. Some 7s, 8s, and 9s. Fake fence. Fake fence or 2020. That's 2020 modern fence. We'll go to the next car, which we have a vehicle from Von Kolpensen, the Trust Turbo. I think Von Kolpensen made a really interesting car last time, the Trust Turbo. I don't mind the name. Sounds interesting. We'll load it up and take a look. But yeah, generic. Appreciate that, bud. It's a good car. Arigato, Rai Senpai. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Send a save to Brazil. What? Hello, Kaiki. Kaiki? We have a... Okay, the red's hard to see. We'll do our best. Let's hope this is good. We'll try Tornado. Also, we'll see. So, voting's open. First thing that's getting an immediate... Just OCD for me is, what is this? Why is this small? That's not the right size. This is the proper size. We'll leave it as is, but looks like a Ferrari. I don't mind it. I think a slightly, okay, no, this is going to there. That's really interesting, actually. That's surprising. I don't mind that. I surprisingly like that. I like this a fair bit. Very nice looking. Hey, bruh, how's it going? Brika, how you doing, bud? We're just we are reviewing cars from subscribers in BeamNG or automation. These are, and then the winners will go to BeamNG.Drive. I don't like the bottom front fascia or this. A little too plain. There's nothing really going on here. This is decent though. I don't mind that. And it's okay. Porsche. Oh wow, I didn't even know this is a Porsche body. The wing, the wheels are okay. There's just not much going on the side. The back end. Again. I think actually that looks better, even, to be honest. Color of the baby food. Yeah, color of baby food minus 2 points. Exactly. Back end, it's not really doing it for me. It looks just... I don't know. I like this, though. I like the bottom. Like, this is easy to have. It's easy to stick on diffuser. I don't like it that much. Yeah. Well, exclamation point, vote. You guys can vote for the car. Exclamation point, vote whatever you want here. It's got a massive wang. It's got a massive wang. They are compensating for something. I don't judge. You know, if they want to compensate for something, that's up to them. If they got to compensate, they got to compensate. You know, I got no problem with that. We'll close the poll shortly so we can get on to the next one. I don't have too much time myself. I could probably be here another 10. So we'll go through the cars here. I've got to go shopping after this. I'm leaving my time down to the wire today, which is absolutely hilarious. We'll close the poll in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. I'm not going to count it down because it's just nuts. But yeah, the red's nice. It's hard to see though. I think bigger tires, meatier tires, and bigger rims. Like 20-inch rims with meaty AF tires. What are you going to drive them too? I'm not personally going to drive them. Someone will drive the winners. Like the top 10 or 15 cars will be driven by a guy named Canadian Steel. Really awesome guy. You can just Google, you can just YouTube search him. So we'll close the poll now. And the average, we got 5, 6, 7. We got a 10 and we got a 4. Those are like the scale of votes here. The average looks to be about a 5.5. And I think a 5.5. Yeah, I'm DMKs. Almost, but not quite. Exactly. Drive them, please. I'm not driving them. We're not driving them today. What was your year for the contest again? This contest, these cars are 2020. These cars are all 2020 cars. Steel drives only the top view. Do a forward nucleus and automation, please. Tornado. If you're on the Discord, join the Discord and put that in the build suggestions page because I do read those. I do go through them. I haven't had time to make cars lately, but I will once I finish work this week. So the average 5.5. I think a 5.5 is a fair vote. The back end doesn't really do it for me, but the front end, it's getting there. There's some things right and some things not right. It's getting there. We have Soup Queen or Sylvie up next with the Sholle B3. I can't pronounce that. I'm doing my best. Don't shoot the messenger. Below 11, take a look and just see what this thing is all about. And there we go. See what this thing is all doing in thingamabobbers. 250 horse like they all have. Okay, this is a we got a tabletop on the back. I think it's gonna load in. Okay, it's loaded in. That was terrifying. Okay, we'll close the poll. Poll's now reopened. We can vote now. Exclamation point vote. All right, Generic, have a good night, bud. Appreciate you for coming down. Appreciate the dono there, bud. The headlights. Okay, this is like old car made into a modern race car, which, hey, it's got some things going for it. It's quite light. 3-cylinder engine. We're not voting for the engine, though. So there's some things happening here, good and bad. Now, it is a lightweight sports car. It's not 2020. The headlights are actually there, 2020 headlights. Well, that's... I had no idea you can actually make these headlights. I had no idea this shape. This shape is just not 2020. Interesting. I think actually, if you... This is like a Volvo front end. Actually, I think actually, if you... Sylvie, Super Queen. I think they actually made like into this and behind this. I don't know, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't like it one bit. You're entitled to your opinion as well. You vote for what you want. Exclamation point. Vote what you want. I do like this little indentation. I hate how it goes. I don't like how that's... Wait, this is a wing? Oh, ultimate down. This is like a race car for the road, is what this is. This is a race car for the road. The red threw me off there. The colors, it's hard to see a lot with darker colors, so I always just advise don't doing darker colors. 80s car. It's got modern headlights though. It's got that. Yeah, it's like an 80s car. That's a race car. It's got a slant nose. It's a slant nose Porsche. How do you not like that? Come on. Sides looking a little bit empty there. Vote 10. There you go, Tornado. Appreciate that little vote there. And we will go ahead and close the poll very shortly. We'll close it now. So we got a variety of votes here. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, 10, 2. We got a variety of votes here. Looks like the average is about 6.5. I would say it's around there. The biggest thing. Oh god, kill the mosquito there. Might be the first car that got both 2 and a 10. Exactly, it might be. It's very polarizing. Now, as far as looking 2020, it doesn't look too 2020, but you know, the aesthetic of this car is classic race car. But you know what? It does have some things that make it a little more modern. You know, a little more modern. Exactly. Yeah, big mosquitoes. Don't kill the big mosquito. I think a 6.5. I think this is probably. I think a 6 is about the average here, which is not bad. Biggest thing I would say is like you can't say no to Porsche. You can actually see the votes. I can actually see the votes. Yep. No, I can see all the votes. I feel like another tab open with all the votes being counted up live. And then I take the average from that, which is in this case is I think a 6.5, and I do my own average, and we just sort of put them together. We're all voting together here. I have a bit more sway than you guys. You guys gave it like because some people can vote really high for whatever reason. Oh, don't die from hay fever, Riley. That's not good. 6 is what we gave it. Hey, Sylvie, appreciate you. Have yourself a great day. Next one, we got Mr. Not a Cat. We got the Enero S620 Turbo Duale Especiale. Interesting name. A very interesting name, actually. I like it. It's a nice name. Very unique name, and I don't mind that at all. Down here, though. There we go. Okay, well, SK. I don't know these things. I'm just reading off my list of names here. I'm doing my best. So we have, yeah, this is a really good name. So I'm gonna try to limit it to about 2 minutes max for a car here. Let's see here. So the car, look at this nice little. Is this a McLaren body? Is this a McLaren body? Very interesting front end. You know what? It's reaching into the future with the headlights. I actually really like the headlights. There probably isn't anything I would change in the front. The only thing maybe I would change is make this a little higher up. Just under this, I think, is where I put that. That's where that's all I would do. The front end. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here, but it looks quite good. You're sure you're not a cat kitty mobile? Well, well, Ivan, to be fair, my car does not look like a 250 horsepower vehicle, right? My car looks like a, a vehicle. It's not 250 horsepower. I would say at least, right? Like, you know, sports cars have to look aggressive and sporty. I think this looks fantastic. The wheels, I hate these wheels, but they look okay on the car. Side, I probably wouldn't change anything really in the side. The color, I would change the color. The wheels I think are just too large, a little too large. Never said that's a bad thing. Oh, there you go, Ivan. Appreciate that. Cat girl out of 10. Perfect. Back end, I don't know if I dig the taillights. Taillights, I don't know if I'm digging. And they are, I don't know if it's supposed to be off center. This is not a perfect, this is not a rectangle. This fixture is not a rectangle. It's not centered. Exactly. Oh, it looks very good. Looks very good. Looks very good. A couple things bug me. The taillights, back end's pretty good. I think actually, I don't know, just a different shape for the taillights. But it's thick. It's thick. Like the bottom diffuser is perfect. Wouldn't change the bottom diffuser like that. And we'll close the pull very shortly. That's not okay. Well then, SK, if you say it's not supposed to be off center, I'll say it's not off center. Like this. Imagine it looks like that. There we go. How about that? Exclamation point vote. We got another 10 seconds. I'll leave you 10 seconds up. There we go. And we'll close the poll now. We got a good variety. We got 7, 8, 9, 10, and a 6. I think this thing is quite good. There's very little I would change in this car. Very little I would change. Back end, it's good. The front end's awesome. Very, very just a unique front end. It actually almost looks like an electric car just because this almost. I think this thing's probably a 9. I think it's like you guys voted for I think an average of about 8. Yeah, an 8 is your average. Okay, an 8's the average. I think it's like this thing a 9, so we can do an 8.5 as our average. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So yeah, you guys are giving it an 8. I'd give it a 9. So we'll average 8.5. Appreciate that, SK. Futures and automation. The futures, well, you got them in. They're in automation. They're in the like the splitter tab and stuff. We'll complete the poll. We'll hop into the next one. I really don't have any time now. Like I'm so running out of time. I don't think we'll finish all. This is tough. This is gonna be tough. I don't think we have enough time to finish all the cars. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. We've only got half of the cars done. Just over half. Gosh darn it. I might do a part 4 stream. Because I don't think we'll finish all the cars. I literally have to go very, very shortly. I don't think we'll finish all the cars. What I'll do is we'll do one more car. From Roberito. And the other cars will get their own episode, and we'll have like the finale in there as well. I think is what we'll do. Because I visited. I got to go right away. Roberito, the RBM 2020 Sportster Light is up next. But yeah, SK nice car. And this is the RBM Sportster. And look at the pull opener right away. So, okay, very interesting. Very interesting, friend. This is the Koenigsegg body. This is the same body I used for my car. I can't remember, actually. I don't remember. First, okay, you guys can go exclamation point vote in the chat. You guys got 2 minutes to vote. Exclamation point vote in chat. Cat Rye when Buffalo, it's coming. It's a heavy boy. How heavy is it? It's a little chunky. 2,400 pounds. I really dislike the orange. Side, okay, there's some things going on here. I don't like that circle though. The wheels are a little small. Just the 15's very small. I take the back very small. Back end, I like it a bit better. I like the circles. I don't like the chrome around them. These are very old taillights. Very old. I think just, if you're gonna do something like that, you have like this. Have less. Just a bit less, No, wait, we want that. I'm just trying to see what I would rather have here, like almost like that. I don't know. I'm just playing with some stuff here to see what I like better. The paint job really kills it for me. The headlights, it's okay. I think just more needs to be in the front. Like this is okay, but I think just needs to be just more refined, I think. Right, it looks like a Le Mans car. It looks like a Le Mans car, I would say. Exclamation point vote. We got 1 more minute to vote here. Or we got 30 seconds to vote here. Then we're going to finish it off. We'll do a part 4 for these cars. My gosh, I didn't think I'd be doing a part 4. I shot my pants. I'm terrified. Oh, gosh. And we'll close the poll. We'll close the poll now. the wait of the week for my car. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Wait, you missed it. Was your car in the stream today? There's a couple that aren't done today. Dutchies, Soccer Master 640, Sherm's car, Buffaloes, Clippy with a gun, Zerta USA. Those ones are gonna be done in another stream. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow, and then Wednesday we'll do the no. We'll do it Wednesday. We'll do it Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll test the rest of the pony cars, and Wednesday we'll review the rest of the cars in the finale. The STB, the STB I think was done today. Yeah, it was. You nervous? And it got a good score. It got a good score, so you gotta be happy with that. No, it won't take too long. So we're done. We are finishing up here. So the score, we got 5s, 6s, and 7s. And we got a 1. We're gonna throw that right out the window. It's not a 1. I'd say the average looks to be about a 5.5, I think. I think this thing's probably a 5.5. The front end, like, there's fixtures here. Your heart's in the right place. But, welcome back. Well, Justin, you're catching the very end of the stream. We're just about to finish off here. We're signing off. So I like some things in the front. The headlights are okay, but just everything flows together. It's just, like, this doesn't go to anywhere. This goes to this, I guess, and this goes to this, but, like, there's nothing here. It's like a race car. It looks a little bit too out there, I think, for being, like, a street car. It's a sports car, not a race car. It can be both, though, but, you know. So I think 5.5. I think a 5.5 is fair. It's a little bit too out there, I think, for being a street car. All right. We got a few cars left. We got, what, 1, 2, 3. We got 6 cars left. There might be one that I missed that I have to add in here as well. And then next stream, so on Wednesday, we'll have the 6 cars. And then we're also going to have, like, a recap of, like, the best cars and maybe my favorite picks or whatever as well. All right. One off here. I'm already late. I'm running late. I've got to go, which is great. I'll be on Discord. If you guys want to join Discord and chat with me later today, join the Discord link in the description of the video. I'll be there later tonight. I've got to run some errands right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I guess I will see you next time.